Hi everyone, welcome to the Lotus Goddess. So I'm just gonna pull out some charms and we'll see what messages comes through. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, it's not a private reading, and we'll begin, okay? So it looks like in this reading that the Divine Masculine is working towards self-love. He's learning a lot about himself. He's trying to find strength within himself to move forward. I could see that his current direction is going to move him towards some sort of prosperity. There's a lot of good things that lies ahead, things that will not only make him progress spiritually and emotionally, but it also will help him in his like everyday way of living. I can also see that the divine masculine, he's withholding feelings, emotions regarding the divine connection. He's becoming more clear and observant and more aware about his previous life situations, like things from the past. He's starting to understand why he made certain decisions and choices in the past the way he did. And he's starting to recognize a lot of the things was because he was not serious about certain decisions. Like he didn't really think uh, it through before he made a decision to go one way rather than the other way. I can see that this divine masculine's he's going to have a lot of wish fulfillment, whoever this resonates for. um this wish fulfillment is, it has to do with a few things in his life. So one, it has to do with his work, any type of projects that he's working on. He will have a few things that he will need to decide upon. He will be given different options regarding his work, and some things he's not aware of has to do with the connection with the divine feminine. He's not aware of the good things that lie ahead if he takes the direction of moving towards the divine feminine. I can see that there's a lot of love here. Um, there's there's some sort of communication that will be coming in. uh I see two types of communication here. One communication is expression of love towards someone, and another communication here has to do with some sort of um behavior that is not it's kind of like a clever type behavior. So this is like two different communications I see here with two different people. The one that is very positive, the expression of love, I can see that it's going to reveal some information that's going to be um, kind of like changing. Like it will change the environment, the atmosphere. And this form of expression of love is very overwhelming for the divine masculine. I can also see that when it comes to his work, there's going to be something that's a little bit slow in pace. But once he makes his decision, it's going to kind of like um, turn his life around. Like I can see his life turning from one way into another way. Um, there will be also discussion about some sort of travel. This looks like it could be. I feel like now there is some information about whoever this resonates for. There's some information about the divine feminine. Looking at the past, thinking about moving forward, trying to make different decisions to transform her life. You can take it as it resonates. The roles can be reversed, but as I see it as a divine feminine here who's having a discussion with somebody about maybe some sort of travel plans, like a vacation, a short trip, to do something that's kind of like enjoyable, relaxing, taking some time off. I can see some sort of fun activities here. Um, I see that this divine feminine is going to be doing are things that the divine feminine put aside or maybe has not done before. So like trying new things, trying new hobbies, just having some relaxing time to herself. And it looks like it's going to be a very positive trip, whatever this trip or this short time off. It could be a staycation also, like taking time off for yourself. Like you may not be traveling, but you're taking time off and doing things like different activities. It's really good. It's going to be very nourishing for the divine feminine. I can see a lot of cleansing that will come out of it. It's kind of like a release of like holding yourself back. Like say for example, if somebody was introverted, just doing 9 to 5 job and like not really doing much besides work and things around the home and then like outside of the home, but like joining some sort of like activity type thing, like a group, some kind of club, like activity club. um, this divine feminine may be taking on some new kind of hobby, something that has to do with creativity. I see a lot of joy coming out of this, a lot of excitement, fun. It's just a good energy for divine feminine. Other information I can see here, there's something that has already passed, something negative or some sort of heaviness regarding the home. It could have been some personal situation that happened within the home. That energy has passed, but there are some obstacles that are still in the way. Like, though that something has passed, there's still something like lingering, and it has to do with some kind of information that has not been revealed yet. But that information will be revealed. Uh, I can see here that the divine feminine is balancing her energies, like divine masculine feminine energies. I can see movement here. And in this reading, I can see the divine feminine is no longer trying to restore any type of balance with the divine partner. I feel like this divine feminine is focusing on herself and she is aware of the jealousy or um some sort of intervening by somebody like outside of the divine connection. This divine feminine is just carefree and is kind of like in a celebration, type energy, like celebrating her own achievements, her own success. She's happy with the home that she's built for herself. And I can see that there's a little bit of a worry here because like what does the future have in store for her? Like she's thinking, um, what may be coming up ahead for me? Like that's the what I'm getting in this reading. Um, I can see that there is divine guidance here, angels protecting the family home. I can see that there's going to be some sort of positive change that's very different from what the divine feminine has planned. Like it's something like, say, if you plan something in your life, but then something else comes in and then you didn't expect a sudden change. Like I feel that there's going to be a sudden change, and this is going to make it easier for the divine feminine to make a decision because this is truly something that is a gift. I can see that there's a wish fulfillment here. There's also something about um, having strength. Though the divine feminine may not be aware that there is some sort of wish fulfillment coming in, but there is some type of intuition, like an inner knowing that there is going to be some change. I can see here that the divine feminine is holding her ground. She's being very strong, but there are some parts with deep within her that is kind of like still emotional. Like there's kind of some little emotional triggers. I feel like this divine feminine is pretty strong overall, but in some cases, all of a sudden, she might have this sudden, like a little bit of a sadness energy within her. But overall, her energy is quite strong, quite positive. Whatever this gift that I mentioned earlier that will change something in her life for the positive, at first it's going to be a heavy feeling. Like it might feel like a heavy decision or a strong decision that needs to be made, but it's actually a gift. It's actually a good thing, whatever this is. Okay, let me just pull out maybe some more charms. There's a lot of things that has to do with the past, regarding family, family history, family memories, something that the divine feminine would need to make a decision upon. This has something to do with parenting in a couple. So this is like kind of like reminiscing, but something about remembering past and moving forward to make some sort of decision. But it will be a good decision. Like I see some unique thing coming about that's going to be positive. Okay, so this is the reading I got for this specific reading. If this resonates for you, please give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.